What's the damn deal, ladies and mullets? Welcome back to another episode on the podcast of Hand and Refinery Worker. I'm your host, Shaq the Beast, and I'm here today to give y'all an episode on heat and aggression. How they go hand in hand sometimes. They shouldn't, but they do. I'm going to go ahead and apologize. As many of y'all may know, I live on a Navy base, and they are cutting and blowing the lawn right now, so we're getting our lawn taken care of, as is everyone in this facility, right? So, yeah, but ladies and brothers, heat and aggression and how it goes, unfortunately, hand in hand, right? So, when it gets hot, tempers fly, tempers flare, people get angry, people want to fight. And that's just the nature of it. And it's sad because you could take the most mild-mannered, chill individual and put him in 100+ degree heat, the heat index being 300, and that dude's gonna flip out, like he's gonna freak out, he or she. It's happened to me. So it definitely, the heat can be a factor in a mood change, an attitude change, and it is what it is. And on top of it, we work outside, so not only are you in the heat, you're in the sun, because it could be overcast as it is today, which it feels lovely to me. We got a bunch of bad weather coming in South Louisiana, and it's supposed to get bad, but nonetheless, clouds everywhere, and it was still hot as hell today. Not as bad, but it was still warm. It was comfortable. It was bearable compared to what's coming in July and August, and hell, even September is still hot in the South. So you definitely have to watch how you handle people. Watch how you talk to people. If you're talking to somebody that's already an aggressive person and they hot and aggravated, what do you think is gonna happen? It's inevitable. They're gonna get angry and they're gonna get upset. Next thing you know, y'all exchanging blows. And I've seen it. I've seen dudes fight in the scaffold yard. I've seen dudes get upset. Pipe fitters get upset with their helpers, rigging partners. I've had issues with a rigging partner one day. It was hot. I knew my way was gonna work. Am I always right? No. But I knew what I was gonna do, and I had a plan going in, and I knew it was gonna work, and I knew it was gonna hurry up, get us out of the heat. We'd go cool down, drink some water. Nah, this dude wanted to do it his way. So normally you want to do it your way, and you don't think my way is gonna work, I let you struggle. I don't even help you. If I do help you, I give you the bare minimum. Especially if I know I'm right and my way is gonna work, and especially if it's worked multiple times prior to you getting on the crane with me. So yeah, I was angry. I had a 1-inch shackle in my hand. I was like, man, if I didn't want to go to jail right now, it'd be over for you, homeboy. But that's how that happens. And if you feel yourself getting to that point, you need to step away. Step away. If you get to the point of no return, pray that you got somebody around you that's smart enough to say, all right, let me get these two away from each other. It's as simple as that. Even in this line of work, even in the months that were colder, it's, I guess, speculation, allegedly, rumors have it. I'm seeing the sheriff drive by. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Maybe they came in to take a pee, because they flag us in and out, the traffic control and all that. And I chopped it up to that. Come to find out, 2 iron workers was exchanging blows, throwing blows. One even picked up a hammer. So there you go, assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You don't want that, especially if you're in a facility that has like government ties. So with a twig and all that, you don't want those issues. So when you feel like you're getting to your boiling point, man, take a step back. Just say, hey, look, bro, I need a timeout. I need to go cool off. I need to chill because I'm getting upset right now. If they can handle it by themselves, which they was probably doing anyway, because you was already upset, probably thinking 8 million ways to put this dude in a trench. Let him handle it, let him fly it. When it's time to go up or whatever the case may be, when it's time to get it, then you come back. But you may need to separate yourself. And the other end, the flip side to that coin is heat not only brings aggression, it brings health issues. You can have heat stress related injuries. You can have a heat exhaustion, heat stroke. That's, once you hit there, you better pray to God that you right with him, because there's a chance you're gonna go see that man, because heat stroke, you teetering on the line of I ain't gonna make it. So I always give stories and examples of what I've been through, right? Myself and Adam Sanchez. At the time, he was bigger, and he's also I believe he still is, but he's a lot smaller now. He's lost weight. He's looking good. I just recently saw him maybe about 7 or 8 months ago, something like that, and he's looking better. But at the time, he was a big boy. We were on like a 30-foot scaffold, and we were working on a furnace, and it was hot, and it was in the middle of either July or August. It was hot. It was the summer, and I was doing that I'm not a bitch thing, and I didn't want to give up, and unfortunately he was doing the same thing. But fortunate enough for us, we finally came to our fucking senses and was like, yo dude, we gotta go. So I'm helping this heavy grown ass man off the scaffold, making sure he doesn't fall to the next platform. We finally get to the ground, and there was a makeshift cabinet, like a shelf made out of scaffolding. So our other crew member knocked everything off the first level of it, and before I laid down completely, I remember unzipping his coveralls and undoing my shirt completely. We're in a live unit. The furnace was still on. It was hot. It was hot. The sun was hot, and the furnace was on, and it was hot. We found the most random bottle of water. I don't even know where this bottle of water came from. And anybody knows me, I don't like sharing nothing. I don't even like drinking behind my kids. So we shared this random bottle of water, and I gave most of it to him because he was doing real bad. And the heat can definitely take a toll on your body, to the point where you are going to experience that time and time again. I got another buddy that his name is Benny. Every summer, like clockwork, and I want to say he's even got out of the refineries because of it. Because every summer, he had a very severe heat stress incident, and every summer I saw him back in the hospital, IV, pickle juice, and those are things that can be preventative methods to not overheating. You get in the heat of the moment of working, sometimes you forget. I forget. It's just you have to take care of yourself, and I always say these companies will not take care of you. They always want the job done, but they won't take care of you, and then you fall out as you getting your body shipped to the hospital. Toolbox hasn't even left sight. You pass away, you are replaced. Same incident with myself and Adam. My foreman, I kept telling him, yo, we need water. Yo, we need water. Yo, we need water. I get you water. I get it. Go ahead, go get started. Load up, whatever. Get started. I'll get you water. It came to the point where I pretty much went on strike, and I said, fuck you, I'm not doing that. He tried to get me in trouble, and we going back and forth at it. He said, that's it, you're going to the gate. I said, that's fine. I'd rather go to the gate and find another job than pass out and die. So before he took me to the gate, he took me to see the GF and said I refuse to work. I simply said, well, ask this motherfucker why I refuse to work. Tell me if you see any water, any cups or anything. Ask any of the other guys at the job site that are still standing there right now with no water right now. When's the last time we had water? We didn't have water for days. We was going to get water from other crews. And the conversation was, I was removed. I removed myself. Because at first he was confused because he knows how I work. The GF, that is. Said, this is not Shaq. This motherfucker works. So when I told him about the lack of water, us not having water, he didn't excuse me. I said, I'll be in the truck waiting to go back to go get my stuff. He's like, nah, you're not going nowhere. You go get in the AC though, and you can sit in the truck. But you're not going nowhere. Go ahead. And all I heard was, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And I just walked off. And there was a bunch of motherfuckers that it looked like was being said and pointing. And so the heat will bring the worst out of you. It definitely will. You have to think about it like this. It's something that we're made up 60% of water, right? A little bullshit ass lesson. And what happens when you apply a pot with water in it onto a stove with heat? It boils. You gotta think about it like that. You slowly losing your water. Not only are you losing your water that you're made up of, but even if you put the 2-3 bottles of water back into you, sweating. It's salty. Am I right? Of course I'm right. Electrolytes. You're losing that too. You're losing all of that. So the thing is, you boiling out in the sun, you boiling in your clothes. Eventually, you're gonna boil over and wanna beat the bricks off of somebody. It's never worth it though. It could cost you your freedom, your job. You got people that depend on you, and if I'm talking about the health benefits, that could cost you your life. And you got people where I'm sure you got, even if it's Sancho, a goldfish, your truck, whatever, your wife, your daughter, your son, your mother, your brother, it don't matter. You got somebody waiting for you. So there's no point in letting these companies that give zero about you, give them that time, give them give them your life. It's not worth it. It's not worth going to jail either. I'm never one to promote the violence, but if you have to, right? Let's say you have to settle the score. Do it off the site. Wherever you working, do it off site. And if you pick a site, make sure 100% it does not have anything to do with the refinery, with the plant. Because even if it's a piece of property off of the parking lot, if they own that too, you're fucked. So, but like I said, I don't promote violence, but sometimes you may have to get it off your chest and y'all shake hands and go back to work, and next thing you know, you're probably drinking at the bar, telling the story again. But just be smart. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body, because nobody else is going to take care of you like you. Nobody knows you like you. So always, always take care of yourself. Do the right thing by you, because you are the most important thing to you, which is in turn the most important thing to your family. And without you, you can't take care of your family. So do the right thing all the time. And that's my time, ladies and mullets. You already know what I'm going to say. First and foremost, put God first. Be a hand, not a pinky. We don't fuck with that. If you see a man or a woman, because there's only two, to the left, right, front, back, whatever, working, outwork them, work harder. Because in return, y'all are only working 50%. No one's working 100%. If they working and you working, y'all both busting ass. Ladies and mothers, be safe out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I should have said this in the beginning, but go ahead, like, subscribe, share this, and leave down in the comments if you ever had an issue where you had to scrap it out and duke it out. And let me know how that turned out for you. What happened, if you and the individual are still friends, or if y'all are frenemies, enemies, whatever it is. But you already know, ladies and mullets, just be safe out there. I'm out.